How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very well.
I'm Georgie.
Max Verstappen, nice to meet you.
It's so nice to meet you, Max. You've had a wild couple of years. This is a double homecoming for you, right? Red Bull and Australia. How does it feel?
It is. It feels really good. I think, I'm certainly more relaxed. Coming into this weekend, it's just, my role's different to what it has been the last decade or so. But it still feels like there's a lot of energy, and I feel like in the city, everyone's still stoked and excited. And as you mentioned, like being back with Red Bull is very familiar for me, and just really in a comfortable place right now.
Well, I feel like the question that everyone's asking you is, what is it like to not be racing? What would you prefer the question to be? If I'm going to ask you anything, what do you want?
I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm very, let's say, happy with the decision I made not to be on the grid this year. And I think a lot of people were like worried, and there's like a fear, no, you can't miss a season, the sport moves too fast, and that's a career ender. But I mean, I know me better than anyone, and I know that this is right for me in 2023.
Do you follow what's happening online and all the noise and all the social media? I mean, 2 races so far this year, McLaren 0 points, you're not driving, 0 points, same amount of points. Do you follow that?
I don't. I've been following the races. That's one thing I will say. I wasn't sure if I would be as invested, now obviously not participating in the race. So before the first race, I was like, and then as soon as it was like Friday practice, I was like, no, I'm watching. I thought I'd want to distance myself a little bit, but I still love it. I can't help it.
Are you itching though to get out there, or is it a learning experience?
Right now I feel okay. I think the itch is inevitable. I gave myself time over Christmas to just do nothing basically and holiday like a normal person, but I can't sit still for too long, so the itch to then race I'm sure will come pretty soon.
Can you be a normal person though? Because you're everyone's favourite driver. The world is obsessed with you.
I could be a normal person.
What does that look like?
I mean, so I had more time at home over Christmas, which was really nice. And that was just really just spending time with family, my niece and nephew, hanging out with them, teaching him how to ride a bike, just doing normal things like that, and spending more time with my friends. I haven't had many opportunities to do that in a kind of normal environment. A lot of the time they'll come and see me race, and we might go out for a dinner after the race and, have a few drinks, but we're not actually getting a lot of time, normal time together. So that sort of stuff.
After charming the pants off the world, Daniel's credits also include bringing the shoey to the masses.
The juice from the foot.
I feel like there's some real sick bastards around here.
I don't know if you're aware, there's a shoey epidemic right now, not just here, but across the world, and you are the cause. Ooh. Everyone's asking people to do shoeys. So
actually, I did have it randomly in New York. A guy pretty much ran across the street for a photo and then started taking his shoe off, and I was like, it was still daylight, so it just wasn't the time for it. And I hadn't won a race recently, so it wasn't right. But the shoe is real. I mean, Australia should be proud. I looked up the history. I talk a lot, sorry. I looked up the history. I believe it go back to the very, very early days. I want to say, I looked it up, I think it's German.
Really?
It's got German ancestry.
Absolutely not. We claim everything, as you know, so it's an Australian tradition now.
Yeah, we've definitely ran with it.
Well, you are everyone's favourite Formula One driver, and part of that has been just how much airtime you get on Drive to Survive. I think that you may bring the drama, Daniel Ricciardo. So are we going to see much of it in season 6? Will you be there?
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how spicy the season is, if they need me to just come in there and add some humour. But it's only helped kind of the sport. It is such a closed, or has been for many years, a closed door sport. And obviously we wear helmets. No one really sees us or knows much about us. So the smile. So that's, it's been really good. And we travel everywhere now, and you see everywhere we go, everyone knows what Formula One is. They know us drivers. Yeah, I was going to say, that's all. I'll leave it there.
Hey, the spicier the better. Daniel Ricciardo, it's been a pleasure.
No worries. Thanks for letting me ramble and talk.
Hey, I love your ramble. The Ricciardo ramble. Maybe that can be a thing.
Of course, you can catch all the action of the Australian Grand Prix this weekend right here from 11:30 tomorrow morning on 10.